I'm gonna keep filming because I can't turn the off button off. Is it still filming? Yep.
Hi, we're Mike and Steph, a couple from the UK who earlier in 2021 quit our jobs, bought a camera and booked a one-way ticket to go travelling.
So far we've had an incredible time in Mexico and Guatemala, and now we're in the US as we embark on a road trip to as many national parks as possible. Next up, a quick pit stop in Salt Lake City. In this video, I'm going to take charge for once. If you might have noticed, Mike's normally the one in charge of the camera, but I've decided I'm going to be director. Editing Steph here. Hello! So by directing the video, I meant that I was doing all the shots or telling Mike which shots to get, and then also I'm completely editing the video on my own. Normally I like pick the music and do little tweaks, but I'm doing this whole thing, so be prepared for some really bad quality video editing, some really shaky camera work because I have very shaky hands, but all round a good time. Okay, back to the video. Bye! This video, basically we're going to be spending about 3-4 days in Salt Lake City. At the moment though, so we stayed in Provo last night, and now we're doing a quick pit stop tour, kind of to Sundance, Park City, Deer Valley, on the way to Salt Lake, just because they're all really near to each other. So, at the moment we're in Sundance and it is glorious. Look at this lovely swirling river, babbling brook. Here's Michael. What do you think about Sundance?
Well, we've seen about 50 metres of it so far. It's very pleasant. You have a nice coffee.
I do have a nice coffee. We don't really know what we're expecting to see here. It's just a nice mountain resort and, you know. So there's free skin cancer screenings going on, which we might even do, just because it's free.
We're just going back on ourselves.
I'm gonna keep filming because I can't turn the off button off. Is it still filming? Yep.
Time for our diagnosis. Are you nervous at all?
No, I put sun cream on, I'm good. So you've both been tested?
Yep. And thankfully we are clear.
Yep. No sun cancer moles or anything?
No. I have a couple of benign moles here, she said not to worry about.
We got a little goodie bag full of sun cream.
Fantastic, Alpha MD. So we've seen a little bit of Sundance and mainly just had a skin cancer screening.
Fantastic morning.
Yeah.
Off to Park City.
We are en route to Park City, driving through a little town, I think called Midway. And it's just, there's so many fun houses and I'm driving so slowly. I want to look at all the fun, idyllic little country houses. Having your best time. We're in Deer Valley. Again, not sure what we're actually going to achieve here because it's, you know, a ski resort in the summer. But it's very pretty. St. Regis funicular. I mean, yeah, we've done a drive-by at Deer Valley and now we're going to go find some lunch because we are very hungry.
Very pretty here, and this is where your parents went skiing once.
Exactly. They went skiing here many moons ago, so it's nice to see it. 2 decades later in the summer. But there are an incredible amount of food options around here in Park City, so we're very excited. to be honest here, that ice cream was a big mistake. We both feel really sick.
Can't breathe properly. Just wipe me out.
Absolutely. So I even threw away like the last quarter. That's how.
Yeah. And
filling.
I thought about throwing it away, but didn't.
Yeah, I mean that's a big step for you. So anyway, we are now heading out and going to Salt Lake City, and then probably doing nothing for the rest of the day, to be quite honest. But yeah, we'll bring you along. Bye.
Salt Lake City, the most beautiful place on earth.
Okay, right. We've arrived in Salt Lake City. Into our lovely motel room, which unfortunately, I mean, we could do a classic room tour, but frankly, out of all the places we've stayed in America since we've got to the US, this is probably the worst.
Comfortably the worst.
Comfortably the worst. Yeah, it's a very small bed. It's all a bit dirty. It's all just a little bit depressing. I'm mostly depressed about having just one very teeny tiny flat pillow. But anyway, whatever, it was very cheap. Editing Steph here again, hi. Just had to jump in really quickly here to actually say that it wasn't really cheap. This motel was actually, it was the cheapest in Salt Lake City, but it was still $90 a night. So actually I'm more angry watching back this footage and remembering it was actually incredibly unsafe, unsanitary, and overall bad time. But oh well, we survived. Okay, I'll let you get back. This is the last time, I promise. Okay, bye. So I think we're just gonna chill out for the rest of the day. Maybe show you dinner if we find some fun dinner. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I think it's the best place in the world. I'm in heaven.
We love a buffet.
Okay, so we may have made some mistakes. I'm not gonna lie, Whole Foods is way more expensive than, well, I knew it was expensive, but my God, we had a heart attack at the cashier. So our 2 boxes of salad. Luckily it's a lot, so it's gonna last us more than one meal, but yeah, we're gonna sit in our shitty hotel room, which the more we're getting to know it, the more we, yeah, it's interesting. And we're gonna sit here and we're gonna watch Flight of the Conchords and enjoy our very expensive but very nutritious whole food salad. Night night, see you in the morning. Good morning. Well, it's not morning anymore, it is afternoon. We've had a slow start to the day, especially because it was raining. But now, today, we are going to explore Salt Lake City. Specifically, we're going to go to the huge big temple. Very excited. We're expecting to see lots of people walking around singing Book of Mormon. Maybe that'll just be us. But anyway, we're also going to hopefully find some really fun food for lunch.
So we realised it's a Saturday. We stumbled across Salt Lake City Comic Con. So lots of amazingly dressed people.
temple. My mum came here like 20 years ago and she said the temple really is like, wow, that's huge. So yeah, look at it. Is that the word for it? It's being worked on. We can't see it. That's so annoying. Oh. Oh well, onwards. That's what it's meant to look like. No, it doesn't. Oh. For anyone who hasn't watched Book of Mormon, you're probably very confused by we're singing these random songs. But all we can say is go watch Book of Mormon and go listen to the soundtrack, because it is incredible.
We've been 5 times. Bye.
You have been 5 times. Look at that. Oh. I feel like I'm flapping around. I'm getting really hungry. We really need to find lunch soon, otherwise the delirious stage is going to go into the hangry stage. So.
And nobody wants that.
So that is the second time a Mormon lady in there has complimented my headband. Very popular with the Mormons. Okay, there we go. We've had lunch at Spitz, or very late lunch. I had a delicious wrap. Michael had some weird gyro thing and is very sad. He is not a happy boy because it wasn't good food. And
Ruined my day, frankly.
we as people, if we have bad food, it does ruin our day. It's very sad. But anyway, we're gonna now walk back, see a few more things, but honestly, I'm gonna leave it at that and see what tomorrow brings. I've just got to deal with this grumpy boy.
May tomorrow never come.
Bye. Bye. Good morning. That was a bit of an aggressive good morning. Sorry, good morning. It is Sunday. We don't have much planned for today. The main aim of the game today is brunch. I really wanted to go to this buffet brunch place in Park City, but it was full. So now we are in the suburbs of Salt Lake City. It's much nicer than downtown, has to be said. And we're going to try out a place called Hub and Spoke.
The reason it's a bit nicer here in the suburbs than where we are is because I doubt here at 2 a.m. there's like some sort of gang war going outside the room.
Yeah, honestly, we really actually don't feel safe in our motel because we have 100% seen some drug deals going on, we've heard some fights going on. We had to lock, we did the laundry in the laundry room and the lady said she has to lock it whilst our stuff is in there because people would just come and steal it. So yeah, it's not exactly what we expected from Salt Lake City.
Different from the friendly camping vibes we've been used to in this trip.
Yeah. But anyway, now it's going to be brunch time and it's going to be coffee time. Coffee time, coffee time, coffee time, coffee time, coffee time. Whilst we're waiting for a table to be available, we decided to walk around the neighbourhood, which is fantastic once again. I just love looking at houses, and in particular because there's so many bungalows here.
If anyone watches this mess of a vlog, please comment below, do you prefer a house or a bungalow?
Bungalows. But keep in mind, this is not like the English crappy tiny bungalows. This is beautiful bungalows. See? Beautiful bungalows.
So yeah, take that into account. Beautiful bungalows like here or just beautiful houses, which one's better?
Yeah, there you go. Ooh, big competition. We are here! Welcome to Antelope Island, where hopefully we're going to see antelope and also bison. Oh, we spotted some bison in the field.
We're on the hunt.
We're on the hunt to see some bison. Let's go find more.
got a plan. She thinks that we can drive much closer to the next set of bison, so here we go. The camera's only a 12 to 35mm zoom lens, so without that or binoculars, it's all just very far away.
Yeah, it's quite sad, especially because we're going to Yellowstone next and there's so much wildlife there. We just won't be able to capture it nicely because this is really, they're so close and amazing, and you just won't really get the whole.
Let's pick up some binoculars.
Yes.
We might buy some binoculars.
Yeah.
Popping out to Takashi for dinner. Cool Japanese place that Steph found. Ready for some ramen.
Very excited for some Japanese fare.
Oh, Takashi sensei. Update, I didn't check if it was open or not. Takashi sensei is closed. These three places are open. Eva, small plates and cocktails. Whiskey Street, the ramen bar, they're all open.
So, fun thing, they rejected our UK driving licenses again. Wouldn't even get a table before they chucked us out. Ridiculous. So now we're doing the ramen place. Good morning. Morning to a lovely autumn day where I've got a pumpkin spice latte for the first time. It doesn't really taste very pumpkin-y. Anyway, so today we are going to Stansbury Island first to try and see some pink Salt Lake. Throwback to when we went near Merida and tried to find a pink lake and failed miserably. So maybe we'll find some pink today. And then we're going to go to the Bonneville salt flats. Very exciting. Take lots of fun photos and pretend we're in Bolivia. Where am I meant to be going?
So at Stansbury Island, there are no signs, there are no people, there are only big trucks transporting things.
Very, very scary.
It's very scary, kind of unnerving. I don't think we're meant to be here.
No.
But it's quite pretty. With some of the little kind of watered salt flats, the beautiful reflections of the mountains in the background. So...
You saw one flash of pink and that was it.
Yep. Tick. Didn't even film it.
You won't ever see it. Not for you.
Anyway, we're going to get out of this scary area if this truck doesn't run us off the road and go to the Bonneville salt flats.
This is 100% not a
tourist destination.
It's also just not a legitimate road. This is so scary. We have arrived to the salt flats. This is feels much more official. There's incredible views. We're just gonna go play in some salt. salt flake. So is this where they do car racing? What do they do?
They do like speed tests, like land speed tests. All the records have been set here when they just drive super fast with different types of cars and stuff.
Should we do it? Should we set a new land speed record in our...
Go! Well done! You're the new record holder.
Well, that was incredibly fun, very impressive.
Yeah.
Very bright. My eyes are struggling, especially trying to take photos and trying to see the screen is impossible.
Oh yeah, we failed on the whole perspective photo thing you do there.
Yeah.
I mean, I might put them. We could put them in here about how bad they were that we just gave up afterwards.
But anyway, I mean, this is our last afternoon here. We're just chilling the rest of the day. So we're probably just gonna leave it there and see you in the next one, the next one's gonna be really good. You should watch the next one more than this one. Are you ready at the end? So never mind.
Comment below how you thought. This is a full Steph production today in this episode. So how did she do?
Only nice comments, please. Thank you. Bye.